Alright guys, I'm out here in this hay meadow, just right off our lease road. These coyotes are coming from that side and going over here. I caught a coyote in a crawl under right here, but I come right over here. I'm going to show you how I'm going to try keep from having to deal with all the rain. It started raining the day before yesterday about 3 o'clock in the evening, and it rained all night. Rained all day yesterday and most of the night last night. I mean it. So it's wet, and they're calling for more rain later next week. So we're just gonna do what we can. But I got my trap sitting in the bed. I put a little hole down in there. It's 3 or 4 inches away from the cable stake. My cable stake, I always put them in where the center of the trap's going to be. So you can see that hole's on the outside of it. And I took my little hammer and I dug a trench. This kind of runs downhill just a little bit. But I took my hammer and I dug out a trench right through here. You can kind of see it. That way, if we do get a bunch of rain, that trap bed won't fill up water. He'll run down in that little ditch. And I dug it down pretty deep right in here, so it'll puddle up more right there. But I dug it on down, but if it rains a bunch, he'll quit running right here, but it'll start filling up there. And some rain will run down that little hole I put. I'll finish the set and show you the finished set. Alright guys, I'm done with the set. I've got completely away from using dirt. Only thing I'm using dirt for is packing around the jaws to keep the trap from moving. Other than that, I ain't done nothing. I mean, all I've done is piled grass on top of it. I ain't got a pan cover or nothing over it. Just grass. Now you can tell that blends in perfectly. There ain't no dirt over it, so it's going to have to rain a ton to put this one out of commission. Because I got that trench running back for water to run down in. I got that little hole for water to go in. It's going to have to rain a lot. I got no dirt over it. I got grass. So even if there is a little water in that trap bed, they won't be able to see that water for that grass laying over top of it. And right here at this clump of grass, I put a little hole under it. Put federales. Then under this little clump of grass right here, I put a yoke dope in there. So we'll see if this set will work. Well, I know it's going to work, but we'll see if it'll catch one anyway. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but that's how much rain we've got. It's just mud and water everywhere you dig a trap bed. I'm on top of a hill, and that's how muddy it is. I mean, it's bad. But I'm going to do the same thing here as I did on that last one. Only I'm going to dig my trench this way because it'll be running. That's what way the water will be running here. Alright guys, you see my trap? I got a trench running right down through there so water will run off. Now, I ain't going to put that hay just over the trap. Spread it out a couple foot. That way that trap you ain't got hay just over the trap. That stands out too bad, I think. I like to spread it out pretty good. That way it all looks the same. Now that trap you can't even see where it is. No dirt, no pan cover, nothing. Got a spot for the water to run off. Then I'm going to punch a little hole right here under this grass clump. I'll put a yoke dope and federales in there. Alright guys, I'm just on the corner of this fence. It goes down through there, pretty tall grass. That's a hay meadow to our left. And you can see them trees running to the left. They run up there, and they cut across, and there's a bigger deal of trees. And then it's another hay meadow, and then across that hay meadow, that's where it turns into hardwoods. And coyotes, so they run. Now, I know how they run here. I've lived here all my life, but they run from them hardwoods, come across that meadow, and they'll hit them trees. They'll follow these groups of trees all the way down through here. Then they'll come out right there on that fence line. They'll come right down this fence line. They come right through here, and they go across that hay meadow and head over. You probably can't see it very good, but they head over to that mountain, or there's a creek at the bottom of that mountain. It's real thick over there, but this is just kind of a travel corridor to where they're going to hunt and stuff. But then you got another little branch right there with a bunch of thick stuff. They'll run all that hunting. Pretty good spot, but I done the same thing. Didn't put dirt over trap or nothing. Covered it with hay. Right there at that grass clump, I punched a little wobble hole in there. I put primal paste bait and bobcat booty call in it. You can't see the hole, it's more of a flat set. So it and rain, and I ain't got to worry about this. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm tired of dealing with mud, so I ain't using dirt for nothing except for packing around the jaws. Well guys, caught 3 smilers so far today. Like I say, it rained for the last day and a half. Possums moved evidently last night, but I'm hoping the next few days they're calling for nice warm weather. No rain in the forecast for a few days. About a week ago it'll be raining again, they said. But I'm hoping since there ain't going to be no rain tonight, the catch will start picking up. I'll get him took care of and get this set remade. Alright guys, I'm in an old shell pit. There's bobcat tracks all over this place. A few coyote tracks, but a lot of bobcat tracks. How come this big rock here stood out to me, so I come right over here. Bedded my trap. You can't see for the shadows very good, but buried my trap right here with the jaw against this rock. Punched a little hole here with a bobcat booty call, cat collector in one right there, and I piled up rocks against this jaw over here. Said that wrong. My loose jaw's against this side of the rock here, and the dog is over here, and I put rocks up there. Got made it a walk-through set. And as you can tell, it's nothing but rocks up here. There ain't no dirt to sift over your trap or nothing. I got that hay in the truck. I just sprinkled hay all around out here. And now for a coyote, I wouldn't really like it. Now if I scattered it out in about a 2-3 foot circle, I wouldn't mind it. But for a cat, they ain't scared of nothing, so I'm not worried about it here. But I'm hoping I can pick up some of these cats, because a couple of them look like these pretty good sized cats by the size of their tracks. Right there is that rock I put that walk-through set at. Got a patch of greenbriers right here. I come right over here, bedded my trap right there, put a little hole there, gator bait, and Dixie cat there. I spread hay out, and there's some grass here too, helps it blend in better. I put this one in just more for the coyotes, because there's some coyotes here. No reason not to put a set in and try to catch them. There's tracks all in that cow trail right there, coyotes and cats. Right over here in this little cow trail and wash, there's coyotes and bobcat tracks all in it, so might as well at least put 2 sets in here. And I may catch a cat on this one too. I ain't going to discriminate against them, that's for sure. But we'll head on and try to get some more sets in.